Jesus, kan hebat na. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm fitting this up. Guys, if you use your iPad, basically, we're just having problems here, guys. Just got to speak to the YouTubers. Listen, guys, I'm on the phone to Clint, trying to fix this out, so I'm going to mute myself, okay?
Right, I'm in.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Well, no, I'm going to hang up in this, Clint, on the phone.
You cut me off.
No, I'll cut you off your I'm not. I'm on the phone.
You're rude, man.
Keep hearing myself
Oh.
repeat.
That's it. I cut him off. Bloody lost Scotsman. Bloody hell.
This is funny, mate.
Yeah,
Oh,
mate,
God.
I can hear you now.
Oh, Lord, please. I don't know. Ah,
That's a bit better. Yeah.
Someone's got the mic repeating everything.
is it me?
I ain't got no. Mine, eh?
I get the own.
No. Oh, me listen.
It can't even get it to both.
Let me just log on my phone.
I put them off. Oh, wait a minute. I need to turn my headset on.
Oh, mine ain't even working now. Okay, now I'll give up.
Testing, 1,
Oh,
2, 3.
Jesus.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Lit me cigar the wrong end. That's the waste of a cigar.
I can hear you, but I keep hearing myself about 15 seconds later.
Yeah.
No, I've got nothing on. There's nothing on there. Other than the iPad.
Speaker. Oh, wait a minute. I need to disable something. Right, is that better?
It might be you.
I've disabled.
You're disabled.
Oh, God.
Right, listen, I'll no bother speaking. I'll just do all the moving about. You two talk about the moon. I'm going to chuck myself out the window in a minute. Just start talking. There you go.
I'm here, baby.
He's got a good connection. I just keep hearing the voice repeat 3 or 4 times.
You need your headphones. Plug your headphones in, Clint.
What, mate? You can hear me, can't you?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear Chris.
Yeah, you're coming.
Oh, yes.
You need to plug your headphones in. Because if you don't, it's coming back. It's a weird kind of...
Fucking hell. God, work this is. Hang on. Oh. There's that.
Ah, that's better.
Yeah, I said better. That's all.
That's much better.
I only took
that's
half to figure it out. Right.
No, that's
Lewis,
okay.
show
Man.
them the picture. Show everybody
I'm
the
still
pictures
hearing
and all.
myself. Oh, for God's sake.
There we go. Oh, it's up me. I got my earphones in. Laptop's off. Just hit it with an hammer.
Oh, God.
Right.
Right. Lewis, Jim Show, let's talk about
Let me just log out and log back in a second. 1 second.
Oh, for God.
It might.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that'll be to midnight, man.
Oh, man.
It's all Apollo. Oh.
It's Tony Blair. He's coming up the stairs for you.
I'll say that. It'll give me a complex. I'll be like, huh?
Oh my God, he's still in the hand.
Come here. Come here.
Unlock it.
Yeah.
Doing it repeat.
Right. Show us the pictures, I'll make you the big screen, then I'll go to Clint, then come back. Let's do this. We're all waiting.
Come on then, let's roll.
Again!
Come on, Lewis, wake up. Okay.
Jesus, dude.
Fell
God
asleep, man.
almighty. I'm going to mute my mic.
You'll
to
never
go
make a
on
train driver, son.
All I can hear is repeating words. It's confusing. He's falling asleep. I'll never make a train driver.
Lewis.
You'll make a presenter on here, even the way you're going, son.
Again? Come on. You're meant to be my co-host. Come on.
He's coming out twice, 3 times, 4 times. What is going on?
And plug it back. Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, now.
Again.
Call this the clown show.
I can change it. I can change it, you know.
What, to the clown show?
God.
The picture of a clown in the corner with Lucy's face on it.
Hi. Oh.
Well, like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, son.
Right, I'm here. Do you know what?
He's coming. Here we go.
You know what happened? I had.
Hello.
I had into the vortex
going.
At the Twilight Zone.
I had 2 streams on YouTube going on. This one and another one playing the same thing over, and I was hearing it repeating. I didn't realise it was my own fucking mama language, people. Yeah, that was my own.
You got to tap that button twice and flick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flick what?
Just flick it up. Just get rid of it.
Right, now I can hear you clearly, and I've got
no
distortion. So you want to see? You want to see pictures?
Right, I'm going to give Lewis the full screen.
I'm gonna have to go on my phone and show you because I don't have the images because I'm in my living room and my computer's in the other room. My wife's asleep. She's not feeling well, but
she was. You probably woke her up with all this going on.
Right, let me have a look. I've got some photos in here. Right, let's have a little look.
Make sure they're the right photos.
You're still there, by the way. I'm just giving them the main screen.
Let's have a little look. We've got something here. Right. Oh shit, that's not it.
Oh my
god.
Hang on, no.
Are you still there, Doom? I'm just fiddling about. You're still there?
Yeah. Oh man.
Right, nearly there.
Okay, the moon.
Yeah, a picture of you in your underpants. A picture of you there, Lewis, in your underwear.
Hang on. You probably won't. I don't know if you'll be able to see it as clear as my.
I can see a little black thing standing up.
Where's that one from the other night with the spaceship and the crater?
Oh right, yeah, I'll get that up for you. Hang on.
Wait till you see this one.
You wait till you see some of this quickly. Hang on, I'm just gonna get it fast forward. Let me get it up because there's some amazing stuff on it. Where is it? I was even blown away by this other stuff that I found. Right, where is it? I will get that video up as well, the crater he was talking about. Right. I think, have you seen it before, Clint? Have you seen that video I've done with the UFO in the crater? Did I show you it? I
sent some on Messenger, but I didn't look at it properly.
Yeah. Right, videos.
Islands in the stream. That
is what we are.
No one in between. How could we be wrong?
Karaoke, YouTube.
Sail away with me to another place, and we belong to each other. Ha ha. Lucky I'm keeping everybody entertained, didn't he? Fucking hell, don't get a job in the BBC, will you?
I wish this bloody internet. I've got my internet playing up now on my phone. There we go.
Oh my God, Lewis, you're letting us down. You get me on there. This is your big moment.
Sorry,
mate.
All we got is Dolly Parton music.
Right, here we go. I love it. Right.
God.
Go to my channel.
Soon, I'll be in bed.
Right. It's coming. Here we go. Videos.
Get the opposite.
Right, where are we? Keep going. I've made so many random videos, crap videos. Here we go. Here it is. Are you ready?
Come on then.
Aye. I can't see that.
Oh, okay.
Right. No, that's better.
Yeah, I can see that white light thing in the black crater.
I wish I could see it clearer.
I can see it, yeah.
Bloody UFO, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could well be.
If you watch the actual video, you can see it clearly, like really clear.
Yeah.
It looks like a cap, like a hat, but it's got the silver. There you go. You can see the silver. Like if you're looking along the. Oh, where is it?
Don't look like a grey. What does it look
if
like?
You look at that silver edge to it. See it?
Yeah.
No, you've got another photo.
No, you had it. It's gone.
Hang on, I'm coming. Right.
That's up.
Yeah.
Nope. Aye. Ish.
See it?
Yeah.
And then that what you could see in right now, apart from all the building structures in the background, that thing that was in the crater that was there one day and then gone the next.
Oh right.
So what you can see there, I wish there was a better. I'm gonna have to get it up.
See, I've got a telescope, but I don't know how to take pictures.
Yeah, I just use a camera, mate. I've got a camera, a P900. There we go. Look, there you go.
I can't afford one of them. I'm furloughed.
It's not a lot of money, mate.
I can't afford one of them.
Couple £100.
No,
it's still a couple £100.
£100.
Couple hundred.
Fucking hell.
I know.
I got a couple £100. I'm on the government furlough scheme.
You're getting paid 80%, and yeah, is it 80%, or do you get paid the other 20% from your business?
No, I get 80%, but I've got a casual part-time job as well, which you're legally allowed to do.
You're a bouncer, and yeah, is that right?
Security guard.
Or security.
Security guard.
Similar.
Use the correct terminology.
Oh my God.
Bouncer. Give it to the big one, eh?
What is it you're working in? Where do you work outside? What do you do, like security for? Supermarkets and that?
Yeah, supermarkets, things like that.
I used to work
in.
Go on.
I normally work Birmingham Town Centre, but I'm in Redditch at the minute.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I used to work in
doing
Sainsbury's as a baker. But I used to help the security guard out, though, actually, funny enough. People used to always try and steal stuff from all the time. Constant people.
We're just doing crowd control at the minute because everything's changed.
Yeah.
Doing the distancing and all that.
Yeah. All that rubbish.
Which is load of bullshit because once they get in the shop, they're all fucking having a party in the easel. Might as well just do the conga around the hall. You know what I mean?
So, Clint, have you any space news for us?
No, I haven't looked today, to be honest.
Oh, come on. What about that super air?
I haven't looked. It's
I know there's
COVID-19.
I know there's an asteroid that passed Earth. Was it yesterday or? I think it might have been yesterday.
Oh, there's been hundreds of them.
They're always saying it.
NASA.
Go on.
NASA are no longer reporting on them.
They're trying. They're trying to. I think they were trying to pre-program us to like I don't know if it's where like from my opinion, whether it's what we think creates things that happen, like we attract things. I know that you can attract things with your mind. With loads of people, you can. If you're thinking negative, like negative things happen. I know that, but in terms of like,
I think
go on.
one or two things. They're going to stage an asteroid event.
Yeah.
Or they know a bigger picture. There is actually asteroids coming.
Yeah.
And I keep showing you that report. Says 2020 will be the big one. And that report has never been repeated in the media since. Never.
I just think why so many rocket launches all of a sudden? Why like they've ramped it up crazily, didn't they? Over the past
rocket. Look at that Chinese rocket that crashed into the sea.
Yeah, and it fell in the ocean off maybe fucking somewhere. Fell in the ocean, didn't it? Oh, Lewis is having a drink.
Yeah, of course, mate.
Problem.
Bit of whiskey? Nah, I just wanted to have a little
drink problem, son.
Nah.
I like
one a day.
strawberry and kiwi, McBee.
There's vodka in that. I can see
it. Yeah.
There's vodka in that, Chris. Don't tell me you don't drink. Don't give me that.
I don't.
No, don't buy it, man. You got more whiskey bottles than fucking the local boozer up the road.
Nah, I don't drink.
Someone said Merlin's cat said rods from God coming, and then Michael Myers said rum day today. What else we got? A few others we've missed down here.
Kinetic energy tungsten rods already in low Earth orbit, poised to strike, and they can simulate an asteroid event.
I think this is what it is, mate. I think this is what it is.
Yeah. And if this is the rise of the New World Order, and it's not an alien event, then they'll pull it. They'll do it. The Illuminati card, combine disasters.
Has any ever seen the film, what was it, G.I. Joe Retaliation?
I've never seen it, no.
I did, but I lost the plot after the first one.
And they used a God for God, but kinetic weapon in space, and they blew up London.
Well, they can blow London up. We don't care about that. Blow the Houses of Parliament up, blow the Queen up. We'll blow them fuckers.
Well, there's a website that I look at, like multiple websites for just like looking at the Earth and the clouds and whatever. And one of them, Zoom. It's called Zoom.Earth. I don't know if you've heard of it before. No. And over the past couple of days, I've been looking, and if you can do it from like every sort of like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you can skip forward and you can see the cloud formations. And they've had a constant like beam on part of the UK where the clouds have basically got the same, even though they're slightly moving, they've got the same patterns going through them. And if you've been out walking and you've looked at a river, you can see these waves in the river. Have you ever noticed, like, they're not normal, like, it's not the wind blowing it. It's like something from above. Obviously, they've got all these satellites beaming these waves down, and it creates this sort of rippling effect. Really weird.
No, I never noticed.
Yeah, if you look, you'll see. And it's like, I've said to my missus, like, have a look at this. And she's like, yeah, I can see it. Show me, mate. And I've took a video of it as well, but I don't really post it. But, like, yeah, you can see it's like something's just, like, directing energy down to the ground. So obviously these satellites are popping up everywhere.
Microwave energy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But what I'm thinking is, why so many satellites? But either they're using the satellites, they're going to use this like project, the B. I'm not going to say it.
Blue beam.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't want to cut this. I don't really matter anyway. But you know what I'm saying. Like, what they're going to do with it? They can make sounds and all that already with their other technologies to like. Well, I know you've got sort of thoughts on that kind of thing, ain't you? Well, I don't know, both of you. You know, like the sounds and that.
Yeah, well, the trumpets have been heard all around the world. Now, the Bible says, the Book of Revelation, one of the things when the seals unlock is the trumpets, Gabriel's trumpet. These trumpets have been heard all around the world. Now, yeah, it could be the Earth's core slowing down. It could be the Earth's magnetic field weakening. But it could also be Gabriel's trumpet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know. But there's so much going on. You got your earth changes, your volcanoes, your earthquakes, your UFOs. You got your Planet X-3, you got your asteroids. You've got the rise of the New World Order under this scandemic.
Yeah, definitely.
Scandemic, spandemic. Yeah. Which, yeah, it's real, but it's been blown out of all proportion.
Yeah, because I said to my,
And it's only,
go on.
yeah,
I was going to say,
it's only been blown out of all proportion in major cities that are linked to major financial institutions, i.e., New York, London. New Zealand's got rid of it. Australia's got rid of it.
yeah,
The EU, Germany, it's come back rampant. It's come back in China. These are the big playhouses on the banking sector. You got to understand this. And these are the ones that are struggling with coronavirus, where every other country, it's not really that much of an issue, even though the mainline media would try and tell you it is. In reality, it's not.
Yeah. Because my mum used to work in hospital for like 20 odd years, 25 years. She's just retired, but my sister works in central London, and she's like, oh, 3 people in a hospital, three nurses have died. And I was just like, oh, right, well, show me the proof of the other deaths and give me some information on that. And she can't give me information. I'm saying it's 3 people apparently have died from this. They might well have died and got sick, but my opinion is it's more to do with the environment rather than a virus. It's the environment people are subject to, sort of like pollution and stuff like that. Pollution man-made as well as what they're doing up there. You know what I'm saying? So that can affect and also with your immune system. If you've got a low immune system, like you'll be all right because I know you're not. You've got like you smoke and that, but you still keep fit and that, don't you? You keep healthy.
Yeah, a bit on the weights today.
Yeah, to an extent, though, you keep healthy. So it's all about sort of. That's why you find like clusters of people get sick at the same time because whatever they've been subject to, and I think it's through the air. That's my opinion. Just kind of works.
Don't you think it's strange? At the beginning of this pandemic, they said we need to get herd immunity. We all need to go out there and get infected. But now they've isolated us at home. We're not developing our immunity. And because we're separating from other people, our immunity is becoming deficient.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's going to have the opposite effect. And in the care homes where the elderly are dying from it, because obviously they've got compromised immune systems, the government has just thrown them under the bus.
Yeah.
No.
Literally. These old ones are dying like fucking flies.
But they're also paying for it, though, aren't they? Getting paid in America to put it on certificate,
and England as well, I believe it's the same.
Yeah, my wife's granddad, his brother, or I don't know, you've got uncle, whatever. He died yesterday, and they classed it as coronavirus, but he died of like pneumonia or whatever. But it's not. Like he's proper old. He was like 89 years old. You can't. So, and I don't mean to be saying this on your stream, Chris. I don't want your stream to get blocked or your channel to get blocked, mate. It's like I said. Yeah, I won't use it.
Fuck they block it. We'll go on BitChute.
Yeah.
You got a week to work for the video.
But no, it's just like they can't just keep blaming everything. If you look at like the actual statistics now, all the other illnesses have dramatically dropped, or they've completely dropped in comparison to this virus. So it's funny, like how people were dying of these other diseases, and they've just gone down, and all this.
The normal death rate has dropped.
Yeah.
But coronavirus has picked up, which tells you they're putting the normal death rate into the COVID death rate. You can't deny that. That's a fact.
And you said it before, Clint, that the hospitals are empty. We've got all these videos of people dancing around, and it's just...
they're waiting for something else.
Exactly there. No, and they're building the blimmin'. I don't want to scare people, but they're building these hospital places for a reason. I think.
Because there's an event coming, a bigger event, be it genuine or staged.
Yeah.
But it's going to cause breathing difficulties. Now you think. 9/11, most people died from the dust and the asbestos in the dust from the explosion.
Yeah.
Afterwards. If there's a meteorite explosion, right, those who survive are going to be breathing in contaminated air. They're going to need oxygen. Now, these Nightingale hospitals have been set up to deliver oxygen and nothing else. So, you know, and I've seen that AMTV dude, Christian Green.
London shot.
Oh, no, it's mothballed. It's not shut, it's mothballed. it's in preparation. Don't forget, it's probably manned by military doctors.
That is, my brother stays in London, and he went past on his motorbike, and there was army trucks everywhere.
Were there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say to you. They're getting ready for a massive respiratory illness that I don't think is going to be disease. And it makes sense. An asteroid strike, it'll take out the immediate whatever, yeah? But then the dust and the fumes and the virus on it, because they contain viruses, yeah? That's what they're getting really ready for. So you've got to ask yourself, is it a real asteroid or the staged asteroid? But then we got the alien thing as well. So we could be completely wrong on one tangent, but right on the other.
Yeah.
What happens if it's an alien invasion? And that's preparation.
Well, if it's an alien invasion, them hospitals are not going to help anybody because we're fucked. Basically.
Go on.
How can you fight an alien race that's light years more advanced than us?
Years ahead,
they wanted us dead. They haven't even got to come to this planet. They could just kill us, release a virus, a proper virus. Remember, when this pandemic started, that Chinese doctor said it was caused by the meteor impact in China. Where's he now? I think he's in the burner, man. They burned him.
He's a pile of ashes.
Yeah, he's gone, you know. He's had it. He went straight into that Wuhan thing head first, man. And Wuhan now has got coronavirus second stage again, the second wave. It is real. I know there's people like Richie from Boston say it's not real. It is real. There's no denying it's real. But it has been blown out of all proportion.
There's Jill. She's saying about it. We're not going to show you the message, right? She's saying that there's good aliens, right? I don't believe there's such a thing as good aliens. Think about it. They would help us. They would give us clean energy. They would cure cancer.
I think.
See, Jill.
I think they
Jill's
have.
on the chat here. She says more than one race. Some are here to help us. She's right. Yeah. There is more than one race. None of them are here to help us. They're here to help themselves, whatever their nefarious agendas are. They were here to help us. We wouldn't be in this bloody pickle now. There'd be no world wars. There'd be no nuclear weapons. There'd be clean, free energy. We'd be breathing free air.
It makes sense. It makes sense as well, though, because if you've got people from other planets, other stars, systems, come to Earth, mess around with things, and they don't care about the outcome of what happens to us, and it's nothing actual beneficial for them. They're just doing it out of their narrative and their sort of agenda and wherever they're from. They couldn't care less if we die, kill ourselves, whatever, because at the end of the day, they've got a planet they can probably go to and relax on and come and watch us whilst or test us. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't really explain it in other words than that.
It's like Achi said, are we the food chain? Merlin's cat said, is the Nordics friendly? No, they ain't friendly. I know that Billy Meyer, he had a chat with him.
If they were friendly, come on, would there be cancer? Would there be nuclear weapons?
No.
Would there be gasoline?
They'd come down here and they'd give it the big one and they'd lie to us. But they don't. Which tells me they're in cahoots with our government and we're being controlled.
What's your thoughts?
Now, the question is... No, carry on, mate. Carry on.
I was going to say, what's your thoughts on this, on the old quantum computers and all that? Because
I don't know nothing about it, to be honest.
No.
Oh, human versus soldiers. Hi, Clint. Hope you're good, brother. Sorry, I'm in and out. I'm working, my mate, human. Yeah, carry on working, mate. You've got a job. You're one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Carry on working, son. Yeah. Yeah, don't get sacked watching us like on air. We're the 3 degrees, man.
Are we under attack? Yes, definitely we're under attack. That's what it's a conspiracy.
Oh, Aaron's on. Your friend, Doom Show, Aaron. Am I the only one getting the chat here?
It's me.
I can see this. I can see the chat as well. I just can't comment on nothing.
I can control it all.
It's all a conspiracy. Are we under attack? Absolutely.
But one thing I'm thinking though, why have they built all these lighting systems and they've got all this tech on them? I don't know if you've looked into a guy called his name's Mark Still, but he goes by the name of Anthony Still, and he's a weapons expert, and he's taken apart. People have sent them to him, like the tops of these fitments, and they've got all sorts of high gain antenna stuff on them that can pretty much
I don't
fry
know,
up.
because we've got them ones outside. I put them up about 2 years ago. The new ones, the halogen ones.
Yeah,
with a little pointy thing.
Yeah.
And when he was putting them up, I went out there and I said to him, I said, "Is that 5G?" And he went, "No." I said, "Well, what's them pointy things you're putting up?" He says, "They're light sensors." He says, "There's nothing in this." He said, "It's just a light bulb with a sensor that tells it when to come on."
Yeah, ain't no.
That's what I mean. But take it or leave it with a pinch of salt. But he said, but he might not know.
But if you check out Anthony Still, you can see him taking apart the actual lights and showing you what's inside them. And these things have got like really high capacity, 2,000 volts of discharging capabilities. So like,
yeah, I think I've seen that video.
Yeah,
I might go and get one later. I'll go and get one later, and we'll find out.
I want to get one.
Ladders.
I want to, but I ain't got ladders.
There's one. Actually, honestly, I know where there's one lying. They left it lying when they were fitting them.
Yeah.
I think I'll go and get it.
Oh yeah.
Pop the top off, mate, and bring it.
Always an hour knew about them.
Just don't. Just take some photos. Just don't do it in your house. And then hide
I'll wear
it
my
somewhere.
clown outfit. I've got a clown outfit. I'll wear my clown outfit. No, I have. I've got a proper clown outfit, man. I'll do it in the clown outfit.
The thing that annoys me the most, and I don't want to say it, is that people that suffer with this so-called tinnitus, it ain't tinnitus because I've got an acoustic meter. I can see what's going on whilst it's happening. I can see the wavelength, and it's at like 16 kilohertz, 24 kilohertz. That's the noise that they're playing at, 2 frequencies.
Well,
I've sent you a photo.
I've got tinnitus.
I've got to
I was lying in bed.
medication for that.
Yeah, well, I was lying in bed for years, and I kept thinking, why can I hear next door's washing machine? That's what my tinnitus is. And only years later, I realised it was my ears from when I was in the army, obviously shooting the guns. I remember the one day someone shot a gun right next to my ear. My ear, the pain was incredible. I couldn't hear for weeks. I reckon that's what it was. So I hear washing machines.
What is that? I'm going to show you something, right?
Andrew Craig says.
What is that?
Yeah, look now. There's all sorts of military planes coming in. Weird.
Yeah, somebody said at the airport that was closed down. What was that, Chris? We never saw that.
So shall I say?
I'm having problems. Excuse a sec. I'm having technical problems. Just give us a second, guys.
Don't fuck it up now, son. It took us ages to get this going.
What's with the balls that keep flowing through the atmosphere? You ever seen that?
Yeah, I've covered it many times over the years. I got hundreds of photos there.
There it's there.
Yeah, there's different types, and they're now approaching in hazmat suits. Are they from back engineered craft? Are they from stars that have fallen because they're fake stars? Remember, 100 stars have gone missing in the sky.
I swear, some of the most important places on Earth, like I think it's the Vatican or something like that, have got these big ball. I don't know if it's a Vatican, but I've seen it. I've seen it on a couple of documentaries where these massive silver balls have made, obviously, but they look identical to them, but they're like sort of cut out. They've got bits cut out of them. I don't know where it is. I'm sure you must have seen it. I think I'm pretty sure Doom's showed us before. Or it might have been.
No, I've covered it. I know it happens. A lot of them fall in China mysteriously. And Asia. I don't know if any fell in England. I think one fell in Sweden.
I actually thought it might be something to do with like satellites for you.
Are satellites real? Are they fucking real? I've seen pictures of them falling to Earth on parachutes.
Yeah, some of them they stick up on balloons or something, don't they? But I don't know. There's so much disinformation that's to like send you off track.
Yeah.
There's so much disinformation. It's just
You're
a
not
joke.
locked in, man. You're here. I can see you.
Yeah, human versus
Hello, human
soldiers. I got
soldiers.
you.
I can see you as well, mate.
You're not blocked, son. No one's blocked.
Nah, I don't think that.
None of them are on
Block
flight radar.
trolls.
No, it's not blocked.
I get a whistling like an old fashion TV being turned off.
Aye, that's what I got.
That's the same. It's the frequencies they're playing. They play the frequencies and it affects the ears. It affects it can even affect your psyche, and this depends on the person. It can make you feel depressed.
I've got an ear infection, right? And I've had it for about 3 weeks now, and I've got stupid drops that they've gave me. But you know what my hearing feels like? You ever been in a nightclub or a bar and they're playing music and you walk outside and you've got that funny feeling?
Yeah.
That's what it's like for me all the time.
You put too many
I've
drops
been in a
in
concert. I've been in a concert and I've had that.
Yeah, no.
I go to nightclubs. Not my house.
If you want to stop tinnitus, you want to get yourself a blooming lead out. Something that can stop any signals getting through your head. Like I know it's stupid, tinfoil that and all that, but if you used to literally cover your head with lead or something to go around your head, it would stop the noise. It would do.
Yeah, but you look like a clown, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know, but it would do. It would stop it.
Yeah, Merlin's cat seen a silver disc.
I don't rule out the flat Earth theory.
No, I don't. So I'm not a flat earther, but I don't rule it out because it's fascinating. And all the old religions, including the Egyptians, tell you in their hieroglyphs that there is a solid firmament above the earth. Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Don't rule it out, man.
Yeah, that's what we was going
so
to. We was going.
If there is a firmament above the earth, it means it's all bullshit then. Everything else is bullshit. Unless aliens could get through there.
Yeah, it's got to be something to do with, like you say, cool. Both Chris and Clint, you both said the same thing, but getting up into past the, when you say, people say firmament or the atmosphere, then you've got the Van Allen radiation belt, or like this. Just
there's two of them.
So you must have to have something like a spaceship, as you're saying, to get yourself out there, which can kind of stop whatever, create some kind of.
Do a lot of these spaceships crash because they bypass the Van Allen radiation belt or the firmament or whatever it is, using warp technology? Then they have to land quickly, and that's why Roswell crashed, because they couldn't control the ship when they came through whatever it is. I mean, that's the theory. Why did they crash? How did they make it all the way across the universe to planet Earth and then they crashed? Huh?
Yeah.
That don't make sense either, does it?
Yeah, it's true.
And that's not the only one that crashed. There's hundreds that have crashed.
My dog's asleep down the stairs.
Then that makes you think that things that you said before, Clint, is that the Earth is basically it's basically a prison for us. Like
prison planet. It's
like a prison planet. Exactly. Yeah. It makes total sense. If someone's come here and then all of a sudden gone through this specific belt that's been created and not known about it, and bosh, there you go. They're crashing on the bed.
Asking about the Bob Lazar video.
Yeah, Merlin's cat. I didn't see it, but I have watched bits of him over the years. He seems credible.
He makes some really, really good points. He came up with stuff that 20 years later is now in the periodic table, like the element 151, was it? Or was it 151?
Something like that. Yeah, mysterious element. Yeah. They say they use as some type of fuel, energy source. So they back engineered that by now. Remember that TikTok video? They're trying to say now it could be Trump's TikTok, and he sent it to North Korea. So what that is a mission that they have got back engineered technology. Have they got it that advanced? I don't think so. But they have got the triangular crafts which patrol low Earth orbit. What are they patrolling low Earth orbit for? Oh, what about the Anglo-Saxon mission? I haven't seen that.
No,
me neither.
No, I never heard of that. You'll have to leave a link on here later and we'll have a look.
Leave a link in the chat for me and I'll look it up and send it to Clint.
Yeah, look it up, Chris, and then send it me later. That could be a good video. So, Polly. Come on. Come here. Come here.
A good film to watch, and it's really like it's a bit. It seems far fetched, but it ain't. It's the Matrix, the Matrix trilogy. You've got all three of them.
Oh yeah, I got that.
It makes so much sense if you look at it in a from my crazy mindset anyway. The whole with the where they inject him with this nanobot or whatever they put into him to track him and whatever makes sense to nowadays, but also the fact that it's the whole storyline is about them controlling the system, isn't it? Which is like what we're going through now, kind of thing, isn't it?
Well, the control thing they have of us is the gold. We produce gold one way or the other. Yeah, KB nudges, yeah. That gold is all gone. The gold vaults are all empty. You can't buy gold there. It's all digital gold. So where's the gold? Are we still giving it to an alien race? Is that why we're here? Oh yeah, the Anunnaki? I don't know. Are they getting it ready for a day when they come? Oh, Chris has sent me a link. Oh, right, I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, the Anglo-Saxon mission. I'll have a look at that later.
Multitasking here.
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah, multitasking. I'm using a phone. And
what?
Everybody's messages up.
What? Actually,
I'm multitasking. I'm controlling everything and putting everybody's. What's that? Hatchy. It's still up.
Oh, he's saying 1898. New Mexico, they buried a UFO. Have a knowing. Are we heading for World War III? Nah, it's bullshit. I used to think, nah. It's bullshit, mate. It's just fear and control.
I think that the control system is completely based on nanotechnology. And that is my personal opinion. That's what I think. The nanotechnology created by the alien races, as you say, Anunnaki, which have given us the technology and they've taken over the whole globe. I think that they are in control and they're at the top of the pyramid.
Food chain.
I think that's...
It could well be true. But what aliens are coming here that they're fighting around the sun? There's massive battleships around the sun. If you go on that Maria Colvin's channel, she shows you them. And she puts the graphic on them so you can see them. And they're clearly structured craft. You can see that 100%. Hundreds of them around the sun. Then you see other craft coming into the sun. And they all appear and chase them away. So what other aliens are coming here? And why are we chasing them away? Or they chasing them away? And what are they doing there in that sun?
It makes total sense as well, because there's a video you'd have probably seen it, both of you, where there's like I think it's like NASA footage. It might be NASA footage or some kind of space footage, where there's these UFOs coming into the Earth's atmosphere. Then all of a sudden there's like a flash on the Earth, and then they all dart off back into space. So
I've seen that years ago. Yeah, like some sort of weapon.
Yeah,
like a weapon was fired from Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to stop a certain type of alien coming down here, or trying to stop something from, it must be. Honestly, I truly believe in aliens. Well, they're just people like us, obviously, in maybe different bodies and that, but we're all still just the same, really, aren't we? We're just...
I watch that Battlestar Galactica a lot. And it tells you, man. It fucking tells you. Well, there's no aliens there, they're robots. But it's got a religious influence, i.e. angels, God's word. And the message I always get from there was, this has happened before and it will happen again. Yeah. I think we are repeating what's happened to previous civilizations that were far more advanced than us.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I say, is it an algorithm of God? Set so every so often it cleanses the earth. And we start again until we learn how to evolve. Because at the moment, we haven't learned how to evolve.
If you look at Mars, though, like for instance, Mars, it was inhabited with. It must have been inhabited with living people, like just like us, probably. And then something's gone wrong there, and then we've managed to get to the Earth, or how people have travelled to the Earth, or maybe I don't know. I can't say. I don't know for a fact, but it's just if you look at Mars and you look at how blown up the planet is, it just seems like something's definitely gone off there. You know what I mean? Something's definitely
Yeah,
happened.
it was devastated. One scientist, he studied the spectrometer from the satellites of Mars, and he detected 2 nuclear explosions that had occurred there that stripped away its atmosphere.
Yeah, that's right.
So it could well be Mars was the original planet in his solar system that hosted advanced life. Something happened on Mars, be it Anunnaki or something else, and we came to Earth. Now, we know Earth isn't favourable to the human body. That's why we have arthritis, cancer, things like that, because for us, this is a hostile environment. Doctors and scientists have said we have not evolved on Earth or from Earth because our DNA doesn't protect us from this planet when it should have done through evolution, which is true.
It makes total sense.
Women drivers.
UFOs crash, they have women drivers. Jill, Mars was our first home, Garden of Eden. We had to leave it because we ruined the planet. Well, I fucking ruined it big time, isn't it? Elon Musk wants to get back there. Let's send that motherfucker there.
Mars was our first home, garden. Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
I mean, there's water in space that we don't know about. We are the aliens. Come and think about all these planets and what the life and long time goes. And what the dinosaurs on this. Oh, so World War III's in space. Yeah, it could well be. We could be in it. Remember that American general? Merlin's catchers. Remember that American general? We got to prepare to fight green men. He said, little green men.
That's
Then
right.
Trump and his space force. Yeah. Bible story, Adam and Eve always wanted to turn out. Well, Jill. Oh, the broken's there. I have got a holy Bible. And I study it. Not because I'm religious, but because it's prophetic. It's coming true. Only ships that came to Earth. Yeah. This is a piece of art, mate. It's got.
But the way I look at it, though, I know what you're saying. Like, I'm not saying anyone that reads the Bible. I'm not telling anyone that the Bible's incorrect or wrong, or I'm not going against what it says. Yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff in there that is. I haven't read the Bible fully. There's a lot of stuff in there that makes total sense in it. It's what do you call it? Got good wisdom to it, like how you should be, and like these things that you get, these gut feelings are in the Bible. It's like how to be with like other people and stuff. But at the same time, if you was in control of the earth, couldn't you just use the Bible and just manipulate the earth to play out scenarios in the Bible?
Remember, guys, give me a thumbs
That's what
up
they could be doing.
And I'm not saying that the Bible's wrong, because I don't want anyone thinking that I'm being anti-Bible.
No, the Bible could be an alien book, and we know Jesus didn't exist. I'm sorry, he didn't. The story of Adam and Eve and Jesus has reoccurred for hundreds of thousands of years with different races, Sumerian, Egyptians. They've all got their exact version of it. But the dates in the Bible are all celestial dates. The dates Jesus died, the day he was reborn, are all celestial dates related to the sun. Now, we know all ancient races, they worship the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah? So what is it about the sun that's so prevalent to their belief and faith? And what is it about the sun now that we've got UFOs around the bloody thing? Again, I'm only speculating. I don't know.
Yeah. So the source of life, the source of everything.
Jill Barnes, Bible stories based on Sumerian stories, ancient stories and prophecies that were written for different generations. Exactly. Bang on. Bang on, man. Like the global flood story. Yeah. Well, it's believed that was caused by the passing of a planetary body, perhaps Planet X. And if you look at the 3,600 year theory, you can relate global catastrophes every time to that timeline. If you go back in time, BP Earthwatch does this better than we do. But yeah, he's done it.
Remember, guys, in the chat, please subscribe to Lewis and Clint at the Doom Show. And
Yeah, I've got to
Keep it
resubscribe to Lewis and to Jews Paranormal. Obviously, I had to delete my channel because it wasn't working. And start again. And when deleted it, all the settings reset themselves. So at the moment, it seems okay. But
I'll post some links to the show.
Yeah, you can do. You don't have to. I ain't really bothered, to be honest about it.
Oh, come on, you need to have a link.
I don't need subscribers. I'll just do what I do.
I'll tell you what I was doing the other night. Actually, I had my camera out. I was looking at the moon, and a huge shadow went straight across the moon. Literally, I'm talking like the whole moon. This massive line went across it, and it wasn't my camera playing up. It was just a huge
I've
shadow.
seen one of them things.
I don't know what it was. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, but like the pyramids, when a gang of specialists went out to create a smaller one, they failed miserably. There has to have been advanced races here before. Yes, exactly. There's a dogger.
Your little buddy. Oh, buddy.
Dogger.
Hello. He's not bark. He doesn't bark like yours much. He does bark when he's outside. Hey.
No, just barks all the time. It's a nuisance.
Where's Mum? Where's Mum?
Bloody nuisance.
After a treat, yeah.
Oh, you can't walk her. You walk her.
He sings with you.
I walked her today. We went to Redditch at a Valley Park. Oh, dog was going ballistic at everybody. Even big dogs 10 times its size. Oh, bloody hell. Suicide pact, man.
There's one dog. There's one dog that Buddy just does not get on with. And they don't even have to see each other. He could be behind the car and this dog's on the other side of the road and he'll just sense it, or it obviously smells the dog or whatever. And they just start going at each other from the opposite side of the road. And I've got to dragging him down the road. Come on. He's only a little thing, but
the bobber.
They just dig their heels into the ground. Scraping along. Right,
I need to get back to the chat and see what I've lost.
We got you. What do you guys think about the
Tartarian stuff?
Tartarian stuff. I said.
No, I've seen a little bit on that. Not much. That's something I keep meaning to research. Is that about the giants? Something about giants in Russia or something? I can't be sure. I'm not sure.
They found some big bones, didn't they? Big human bones and that. Some geezer done.
The Smithsonian took them all, didn't they? The Smithsonian Institute, since the last 200 years, it's hidden all the evidence of these massive bones and whatever else they found. These skeletons.
Oh, talking about this stuff in that film. What's that film where Chris you was taking the mick the other day? Won't take the mick. You kept bloody whistling in the or whatever it was. You know that old film 19. What was it called? First Contact or something like that? Not First Contact. What was it?
Bird Encounters.
Bird Encounters. That's it. And that
Bird Encounters is the only code or something.
And the actual, the Devil's Tower. It's called or something.
Yeah.
That's actually a real place. I didn't know that until a couple of weeks ago. My dad told me it's a real place in Arizona. Is it something? Somewhere in America.
It's in the desert somewhere.
It's just crazy how and the top's flat as well. People climb it, and it looks like it's just weird how it just comes out the ground. It's not like it's formed from from tectonic movements. It's just perfectly up. It's weird. It looks like a tree trunk that's just had a slice at the top of it. So maybe it's something to do with the a landing pad that was seeing like the film.
I've seen the videos of them trees that look like they were massive and they've been chopped down, man. And we think they're little mountains, but actually not. The tree trunks been covered in foliage.
One second, I'm just going to find this thing up. www.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Paul Coin.
Right, this is the place. It's called the Devil's Tower, and this is it here. I'm going to share my screen and show you. Once I get it up. Come on, load. Accept. Close. Close that.
This is working out quite well, this, isn't it? Now, I get it.
Well, I'm going to share my screen quickly. Here you go. Look. Screen. Share entire screen. Or Chrome tab. There we go.
We've had an screen right. There you
See
go.
that?
It comes
Can
up
you-
as another
It's doing
screen.
something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Got it. If you look at it, it looks like a big tree that's been chopped in half.
Well, this is an old.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy though. Like, but the thing is, nowhere around. It's impossible for it to have formed like that from just like tectonic movement, because the way that it's even a green color, which is weird as well.
I always
And it's
wondered
sort
how
of
that
like
was formed. I just get
And it's
three,
got-
isn't it?
and it's got like a flat top to it. It's like a circular flat top. And people climb it, and they say that there's some energy that comes from it. I know it sounds a bit weird, but yeah, apparently it's really just crazy.
Yeah, I've seen loads of videos on them. There's hundreds of places like that. Hundreds.
Yeah, no, yeah, places. There's a guy I watched some of his videos. Rex Bear's Leak Project is his account, but he does he finds like all sorts of like mountain carvings on stone and that from like thousands of years ago. He tried to do one like a meet up with a few people, and all the police and loads of law enforcement turn up and stop it from happening, because he was basically just showing how all these carvings that were from thousands of years ago would have completely made people look differently upon sort of religion and stuff like that, which is just religion, you know. I'm not saying anything that's going against religion, but yeah, there's sort of proof that shows that there was things before, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I've got to be honest. I don't believe in the Bible as such as they tell us it is. That was down to the Romans around about 100 AD. The Ptolemy armor. They used it as a form of control and taxation, and it's been the same ever since. And the Pope, I mean, he's a shady motherfucker, you know what I mean?
he's
He's nuts, you know.
he's doing all this sort of stuff, like really.
Yeah. So can you trust him, man?
I don't know.
Can't.
This is,
World's mad,
this is
man.
actually-
World's mad.
this
Someone just said
life
our
works
history
out
is a
really
lie.
well.
The Grand
What's that,
Canyon
Sorry, go on.
and what was it? The Grand Canyon and the pyramids, where they reckon there's a cave in the Grand Canyon. They're sealed off, and they reckon inside the cave is Egyptian sculptures. I don't know much about the book.
I did hear a story about that as well. The Grand Canyon.
Yeah. But if you look at the Grand Canyon, it was once had rivers flowing through it.
It's mad.
So again, it's a piece of our history that's been hidden and lied about.
Just shows that the Earth's moved its axis, and just the same way that the moon is tilted upside down overnight. And you said it before; it's literally flipped upside down within the space of like 24 hours or whatever, a couple of hours.
Oh, the moon phases are out of sync.
Mm.
Out of sync. It always used to be vertical.
Your mic.
But I've seen
Chris, can't
the
hear.
moon perfectly horizontal, cut in half. It's impossible.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear.
Look at Antarctica. Antarctica at one time had a tropical, even reported back to the 13th century.
Antarctica.
Well, Antarctica's the
So
answer
it's
to
there.
everything, isn't it? Why is it the most secretive place on Earth? Why do planes don't fly over it? Why can't we just go there? Why have all the world's governments got their top scientists there? Why have all the world's top people like the Russian Kittle, Obama, John Kerry, Eva Buzz, head of the CIA. Why did they all go there? To look at penguins? Did they fuck? They're assessing something.
I love it. They go to look at penguins. I love it. Is there alien aircraft inside the pyramids in the ground somewhere?
Well, there's tunnels. There's hundreds of miles of tunnels beneath the pyramids. So there could well be something under there. They're controlling what they tell you about the pyramids. Look up Operation High Jump. I probably know what it is. I just can't think of it at the minute. Can't think of it at the
I've
minute.
heard about that. Operation
Yeah,
High Jump.
I've studied it, but I can't think what it is.
I'm going to Google it quickly, and then I'll share a screen if I find some info. Operation.
Was that when Admiral Byrd went to Antarctica? Or was that what was that?
I think that is that not with the one where the guy flew the
1947 Operation High Jump.
Yeah, that would have been Antarctica.
Was it
Admiral
not the
Byrd
one where
went
they
there.
went with the fleet? They went to the
Officially titled
ships
the United
and some of
States.
them were sunk.
There's an
Yeah, they took a massive battle flight and they got their ass kicked by UFOs, but Hitler was
That's right.
also interested in there. There's stories of German submarines finding an entrance into the hollow earth there. There's all sorts of stuff going on there.
Yeah, it's a thing like in Antarctica, and when they discovered something substantial and everyone started going there, that was a bit of a weird situation, wasn't it? With the Pope and Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear, yeah. Well,
Well,
the thing that amazed me,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Russian kiddo. Oh, I got to plug my iPad in. The Russian kiddo went there and he went straight to see the Queen of England. Why would you do that? Where's the parallel? That was over. Well, my iPad's going to die.
Why attack the veracity of the Bible when it has never been proven wrong? Because
That's on.
It's not that it's not been proven
not
wrong. It's just that you can create. No, that's just what I said earlier. Not that I'm saying that there's anything wrong with the Bible. It's just that someone could use that book, like who has power to rule the world, and they could create scenarios, anything that's written in the Bible, and make it happen. They've got the technologies to make earthquakes, to make tsunamis, to change the weather, to do whatever they want. So if they can do that, then they can play out any part of the Bible that's in the scripture, and then you would think, oh, the Bible's like always happened because it's the Bible. But you just don't. You can't. I don't know. I can't say it is or it isn't.
But I'll tell you who'd know. The fucking Freemasons would know because they know everything.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely.
They'd know. They'd tell you the truth. There's one up there. I keep meaning to go up there and fucking have it out, but nah. You know what I mean?
The TV man beats up Freemasons.
They've got a big lodge up the road, man. About a mile up the road. This is a massive one. They've just took the signs down to it for some reason.
Same as Stonehenge, another mystery. I can build stone walls, but that's another level. What's he said? Has it been proven right? FFS, or for fuck's sake. Hip. Tony Blair knows. Tony Blair knows the answers.
Yeah, that's shady, motherfucker.
There's actually a video you should watch on YouTube. It's I'm just going to actually quickly look. You carry on talking. I'll tell you what video to watch because it's really eye-opening about these elite people that do all this kind of stuff, and it just ties everyone together. And you see all this satanic stuff going on a different level than you've probably ever seen before. And then, yeah, loads of famous faces, and you'd think, hang on, the people I'm watching, they're all involved in this somewhat, or most of them are, not all of them, but most of them are.
Yeah, Madonna, all them, they're all part of this cult. So I don't know, like these new superstars. I don't know who Dizzy is and all these. The
live stream's been going for 1 hour 10 minutes now. Do you want to end it here and then come back on Saturday night for the big one?
I'm at work early Sunday, so I probably won't do Saturday night.
Me and Lewis can come on that night. What other nights are you not working?
Only Sundays and Mondays I'm working at the minute. I'm only doing part time.
So we could do another Doom show one on Tuesday.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Me and Lewis and Drew's Paranormal Vlog, she'll be on talking about spirits and that on Saturday
Yeah.
night then. Right. Right guys, remember, subscribe, share and like to everybody, including myself. And thanks for coming, Clint. It was really good for you to come.
Yeah,
No, I've enjoyed it.
yeah,
I've enjoyed it.
Lewis.
really
You
good.
know how to keep up with the pace though, because you got conversations going on, you
I
got
know,
the comments going on.
Aye.
Yeah.
You see, that's the thing. I'm controlling everything. I'm controlling everybody's comments at the side, but I'm also controlling the screens at the bottom. So you have to be really quick. So I'll see you all. Well, I'll see you, Lewis, on Saturday night, Clint. Obviously, when's your next video coming out?
I'll try and do one tomorrow if I can find some.
Right.
It seems to be drawing up at the minute, the UFO talk. It's like
Yeah, I've got
that bit of disclosure. We had that thing about Japan preparing for a UFO event. It's sort of dried up again because everything's on this virus. So are we being distracted by this virus intentionally from other things?
I think
Right, listen, guys, I'm going to end this now, the end of the broadcast now to YouTube. Algorithm will take about 3 days for this to upload. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Remember, subscribe to Clint. We need to get them up to 1,000 subscribers by next week.
No, it never happened. Never happened. I don't want 1,000 subscribers. I'm happy.
I'll be happy with 500,000. Don't worry. Right. I'll catch you later, and Clint will talk to you maybe one day, and Lewis will maybe see you the night in the box. Catch you later, guys. Take care, and thanks for coming.
Oh, take care. See you later.
See you later, guys.
Yeah, boring me now. I'm off.